early on. Obviously made it close. They played really well, but how does it feel to come out on top of this win? See Jamel hit the game-winning free throw right there.
It feels great, you know. It feels great just to, the guys coming in these days and just working with them, and everybody kind of trying to mesh together as a team fast, and to see us actually go out there and play together on offense in the way that we did, it's a great feeling to come out with the victory.
Mike, what was the approach in the Elam ending portion when you guys were right up against it within 1 or 2 possessions of winning the game?
Play defense, get a stop, and then just try to get good looks on offense, For sure, I wanted the ball, take advantage of some type of mismatch. But, I mean, either way, just really was about – I texted the team today, defensive rebounding, so as long as we got stops, we was going to score.
Obviously, like in an event like this, you guys have to come together so quickly. I mean, were you guys able to learn stuff on the fly, I guess?
I think pretty much everything is on the fly. And this is my first experience, so I think everything been on the fly. But, I mean, we young guys, we all professionals. And, this isn't the first time we've been around each other, played basketball with each other or against each other.
Yeah.
So we all pretty familiar with each other's games. So, I mean, it's a quick turnaround, but we figured it out.
Yeah, I think it's just natural with these guys playing professional at a high level and then playing college at a high level for them to just come out here and kind of pick up concepts. If I say something to them, they're, adept to it, they already know it. So it's kind of easy for them to flow into it. But just to fill each other out and figure each other out, I think these guys did a great job.
Is defense the last thing to come together when you have a team like this?
100%. 100%. And that's something that we have to go through and work on, especially watch the film and see where we were effective and where we should be effective in this next game against West Virginia.
Speaking of West Virginia, obviously a rivalry game here at Pitt. How excited are you guys for that one?
More than excited. Yeah, I don't even think that's a good word. It's something bigger than that.
It's something different. Yeah. He knows. He was here for 4 years. I was here for 5 years. And those games, I think everybody in Pittsburgh and West Virginia knows what those games mean to us. So I have no doubt in my mind that these guys are going to come ready.
Mike, according, if my records are correct, you didn't actually get to play in a back.
No, I didn't. That's why excited ain't a big enough word.
Oh, wait, what?
I never got a rivalry game.
Because
in 4 years?
The stretch of no rivalries was
you
13
was
to
in the
17.
ACC. Yeah, the ACC.
So what are the, you probably never thought you'd get a rivalry game in Backyard Brawl. So what are the emotions knowing that you're going to get that after not having one for so
That's
long?
crazy.
Get a win. Yeah, I got to win. We home, we in Pittsburgh. It's a home game for us. Hopefully we have some more fans next game.
Yes, sir.
But we got to get a win. That's all I'm thinking about.
Is it cool to do it with your current and former teammate Jamel Artist too? Because neither of you guys got those rivalry games.
No, for sure. Anytime I get to play, with Mel or even sometime against him, I just, to me it's a good opportunity. We was together for 4 years, so anytime we could compete with each other, against each other, I love it.
Mike, what was it like just being back in the Peterson Event Center? It's been a while since you played here, but how was the environment just being in this experience overall?
I ain't gonna lie, it was exciting. Usually on game days, I try to treat this game day like a normal game day. And usually I take like a game day nap. I couldn't. My nerves was going, excitement, Being back here, got family at the game and everything.
They get to see you actually play.
Yeah, my family ain't seen me play live since I've been here, so so much excitement. I ain't even take a nap. To be honest, I ain't even eat since breakfast.
You'll be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep tonight for sure.
What's it mean to you guys, like having the current team just like supporting you right off to the side? I don't think they sat down once the whole game.
No, that means a lot for sure. Anytime I'm in Pittsburgh, Gil I come back and I work out here. I work out with the guys and just try to be around anytime I'm here. So whoever's on the team at the time, I always got some type of relationship with them. They know me, I know them. So, for them to come out to the game and support us, that was big.
Yeah, that's something that we've tried to do the last couple of years. Like with this guy, with his experience at Pitt and having a successful career, then playing overseas, like being able to come back and teach these young guys like what it takes to be a professional, how to do certain things, how to be successful in college, and those guys coming to support us and show us the same love, it's a great thing. So, it's almost a brotherhood that we building here at Pittsburgh and trying to continue it on.
Coach, you're going to have to give Mike a crash course on the Backyard Brawl since he never played in it.
Oh, man. He grew up watching it.
Yeah, no, I watched it. He
knows he just never got to play into it.
Yeah, I've been to a few of them in the stands. I just never played in the actual game.
Yeah.
I know what it means, though. Don't worry about it.
Do you guys give a crash course to the two guys that aren't former Pitt players? Like, are you going to sit them down and teach them about it?
Well, Dustin's a Pittsburgh kid, so
Dustin's
he
a
knows.
Pittsburgh kid.
He knows that. Drew, he'll get a taste of it, so we'll kind of explain it and tell him what it's about.
Yeah, we're going to talk to Drew because we're going to need him.
There was, oh, go ahead, Jay.
So what do you think of the last 4-minute format that they're using in these games?
It makes it exciting for sure, especially when there's a close game. Give all the credit to $1 million worth of game for fighting and coming back. But when you get to that situation, like you want to try to have a lead, but it makes for excitement. Every time there's a game-winning shot, you know it's going to be a game-winning shot every game, whether it's a big lead or a small lead. So it makes the game a little more exciting.
For sure.
You mentioned Dustin a minute ago. Where did you track him down? Was it in the works for a while to get him on this team, and how did he end up coming here?
Through the process of putting the team together, when I first moved out here, when I got the job, I was playing in the pro and I seen him. They're like, there's this kid, he played the shirt, he's pretty good. And then just watching him kind of grow in his professional career, throughout Pittsburgh and being back and in the gym from time to time, I was like, that's a kid we should have on this team. Once Mike committed and I knew he was here and we had these guys that were highly talented playing at a high level, he was a guy that I had to add him. He just makes the team better and, allows us to do multiple things offensively.
In that role that you have with the current Pitt staff, how important is an event like TBT to have in the middle of the summer to get the current team acclimated with the legacy and the culture around here?
I think it's important. It's been one of my goals, really. Before we started the TBT team last year, we had an alumni event. He participated in it the first year, and with the culture of the program, I wanted them to feel the guys that were successful, the guys that had success, that won here at a high level, and use them as like a network and a bridge to kind of understand what it took to be successful. So having this event here in Pittsburgh is just, it's amazing. I think for our fans as well as our players in the program.
Coach, other than Dewan and Lamar Patterson, the rest of your players have not beaten West Virginia. Do you think that adds some intensity to the rivalry that's already intense?
We got to change the lingo. Never beat is different from never played.
This is true.
This is true.
They
I never played them.
I like that.
Yeah, I never played them. Never beaten sound crazy.
So two of you guys haven't played them. Dewan and Lamar are the only two that haven't won. The rest of them have all lost to West Virginia.
Who? Ryan?
Red,
we never
Nelly,
lost.
Nike, anyone from...
They played him one time. So
Oh, they did play them?
Yeah, when I went 2 years ago.
Oh,
Anyone
okay.
from
That was-
17 to 22, the West Virginia holdout.
I think with guys like Vance, Jermaine, myself, who've had success in our career over West Virginia and understand that rivalry, and guys that are from the Pittsburgh area that know what that rivalry means, that we're going to be ready. We're going to express the importance of this game and what it means. So, and I just know the majority of our guys are here from Pittsburgh, and I think that kind of plays in our favor because, like he said, he's got his family in the crowd. Nelly Cummings, Dustin Sleever, Ryan Luther, everybody's coming out to see him play. And it's not too many times in our lives as professionals and as basketball players that we actually our family gets to see us play basketball in a game that means something.
Jamel had people come from
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah. So, this is going to be, a good game on Monday. So the guys are going to be ready.
Coach, what did you think of Nike's performance tonight? It seems like it was all around the floor and just making plays all around.
Having Coach Nike and knowing his ability, and then having him come here and show that intensity defensively, trying to step it up, being aggressive, being athletic, attacking the basket, knocking down shots, it's what I expect of him. I know he's a good player, really, really good player. He just signed a good deal overseas to play in one of the best countries. So, Nike, the sky is the limit for him, really. So, I'm just excited he's here this year.
Yo, do you have any big games against West Virginia in your career?
Yes, at West Virginia my senior year. I would say that was my big game.
How many points do you remember?
I want to say 15. And down the stretch, I hit 4 big buckets. I remember that. And one on, who was the Turkish kid? And then another and one down the stretch to close out the game in 2 minutes. So, those games, and they got my guy, Kevin Jones, being the assistant coach. So that's one of the things that I always tell him, he never won against me here. So it's going to be a fun rivalry.
Coach, the Zoo Crew last year lost, and obviously they weren't in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
This year, when you found out that you were playing in Pittsburgh for at least the first 3 rounds, if you keep winning, did that excite you at all, or was it like any other venue, we're just going to go and play?
No, 100%. It definitely was exciting. I think this is one of the reasons why I got all these guys here. It's
How you
here.
got me?
Yeah, I know it's here. It's at home. It's like, why not? You know, and this has been one thing that I've been trying to make happen the last year and a half, and to have it here, you know, it's great. You know, so hopefully we can keep it going.
And a follow-up question is, with having 3 guys that were on the team last year, was it really, really easy to kind of rekindle what you guys had last year? Or was it kind of difficult because you mentioned people from different generations of the Pitt team?
I think it was easy. It's always difficult. You know, this knucklehead gives me trouble, but, you know, I love him. I've seen him since he's been 14 and, like, actually proud of him how he's grown throughout his career and his life. So, like, I think it was actually easy because, you know, at the end of the day, he was the first person to text the group chat, like, to bring the energy and this is what we need to do, defensive rebounds and play hard and tough, like, getting the guys going. So, like, I think with us having the same goal and trying to win, we're all in this together. So, you know, it was pretty easy when it came down to it.
To be honest, I think we're in the same generation. Other than Lamar, we all within 3 years of each other. We all the same age.
Shoot, realistically, we all connected. I played with Lamar. He played with Lamar. I played with Vance and Jermaine, and then I coached all of these guys. So we're all connected in some type of way. So it's actually pretty amazing now you just said that. You really think of this, like.
Other than Lamar, we're probably, 2-3 years apart?
Seriously.
Is DeWine gonna be available at all?
He said he was coming Monday. We'll see if he's here.
Any last question, Yuri?
He doesn't want to miss the rivalry game.
I don't think so.
He's 2 for 2-0. So.
He is 2-0. Nice player to have.
All right. Thanks, guys.